Good day. Happy Sunday to all. Well, at least here it's Sunday. Okay, I'm getting the days wrong already. Okay, so another bass video. Okay, but so this time I want to try this one. I hope you can see that. There. Okay, sorry for the bad lighting. Okay, so I'm going to try this a new Hikari compressor made by Kalikot Audio, proudly Philippine made. Okay, good construction, and the best of all, it's pink. Okay, I like the pink. So I will be making a demo, and I hope I can make a good demo of a compressor, because a compressor is, in my opinion, one of the hardest pedals to demonstrate. Okay, because to the untrained ear, the effects of this one is quite subtle. Okay, and for me, it took a while for me to understand the concept of compression. Okay, so this one is good because it just has this two knob format for volume and compression. Okay, so hopefully I can make a good demo out of it. So this one is a compressor for dummies. That's the good thing. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Before I start doing the demo, a little compression 101. Okay, so we have to be clear on what the concept of compression is. Okay, so compression means, okay, so compress, squeeze. Okay, so imagine that there are frequencies, the bass, mid, treble. Okay, and let's say you boosted the mid. So if you boosted the mid and then you compress it, okay, the mid will go to the other side to even it out. Okay, and the bass and the treble will also even out. Okay, so you will have an equal, sort of equal mid-range and treble and bass. Okay, so that is just an oversimplification. Okay, so your mids will quiet down a little, and at the same time your bass and treble will elevate a little, so that they are somewhat equal in the equalization. Okay, so what is the benefit of that? Okay, so if the frequencies are actually even, okay, it's easier to access these frequencies using your technique. Okay, so again, it's your technique. For example, there are certain techniques that are bassy. I don't know how to palm mute actually. Okay, so these are the techniques that will muddy up your sound. Okay, so maybe you can use other techniques, so you may rake your fingernail to actually bring that mid-range sound out. Okay, so I hope I explained that well. If you want a better explanation, you might check out Marcus Miller's video. It's an old video when he was still endorsing SWRs. He has this preamp that has a lot of cool effects. One of them is compression, and he can actually explain it better if you did not get what I have said. Okay, but to be honest, it also took me a while for me to understand compression. Okay, so I already plugged my bass in the compressor. Okay, so I'm using a Sans amp bass driver, but I'm only using it as a mid boost. No, not mid boost. Clean boost. Okay, it has a clean boost function so that I can power up my sound. Okay, because compressors are supposed to quiet down some frequencies. Okay, so in my opinion, to demonstrate compressors, it's the best bass to use are the ones that have a 3-band EQ. Okay, so right now I'm using this Fender Jazz Bass with the Dator preamp. Okay, this one has a 3-band EQ. Okay, bass, treble, and a mid that is actually boostable. Okay, so since this is a compressor demo, I will boost the mids. Okay, so that you hopefully because again, as I have said before, compressors are really hard to demonstrate. Okay, so I will demonstrate it in a way that benefits me. Okay, so in my opinion, if you love slap bass, you have to do slap bass. A compressor could be a great addition to your arsenal. Okay, so first I will demonstrate it using here the passive mode. Okay, and then I will demo it in the active mode after. Okay, so right now you can hear that it's quite boomy. Okay, so that's the problem with slap bass. Okay, when you thump, it tends to be very boomy. Okay, and it tends to muddy up. Okay, although technique can actually clean that sound, the compressor will make things a little easier for you. Okay, so I will be using now the Hikari in place of this one, my old reliable Afex. Okay, it's kind of the same. However, the Hikari doesn't have a DI function. They both have the compressor knob and the volume knob. Okay, so I already what do you call this? I already have a preset here. Well, of course, in this view you cannot see it. I will turn the camera later around, okay, for you to see my initial settings. Okay, so you may check out other videos in YouTube where they go compressing a little. Okay, so I will not do that because it's hard to control the volume here in this setting. Okay, I'm not using an audio interface. Okay, so I'm just using a direct microphone here from my cell phone. Okay, so hopefully you can see the difference, and I will demonstrate how the compressor is actually advantageous. Well, at least for me. Hopefully it can help you too. Okay, so here comes the demonstration of the compressor. Hopefully you can see this. So here is the passive sound. Okay, okay, so if you love to do slap bass, you are actually wary of the boomy pops like this. Okay, in Tagalog, nakakagulat. Okay, so in the passive mode, okay, the compressor can actually help you control that pop. Okay, I hope you heard that. Now the pop is not very thin. Now it has a little booty bass to it. Okay, compared to this one. Okay, because the bass frequencies have already been evened. Okay, so it's already all across the equalization. Okay, okay, in the passive mode it can actually help you control the pops. Okay, okay, so it's very helpful if you want to control the pops. Me personally, I like that. So if you would like to control your pops, okay, in your slap bass, this compressor is very helpful. Okay, now I'm going to turn it into the active mode. Okay, active mode. So let me turn that off. Okay, I will go to the active mode. Okay, so if you would notice, it already has a bassy sound and it's not that sharp. Okay, that's because of the mid boost. However, it's still nakakagulat or it's shocking Okay, it's too loud, okay, boomy. So if you turn on the compressor, okay, it's not that sharp anymore. Okay. As compared to this one. Okay. Then do this one. Okay. So far I have just demonstrated it using the pops. How about the thumps? Okay. Boomy thumps. Okay. So if you turn on the compressor, okay, it's still muddy. However, it's easier to bring out the mids. It's moving. Sorry. Okay, so if I do sorry, I screwed up. Okay. Okay, so for me, I hope you can hear the difference. Okay. There is this okay, boomy heavy thump with audible mids because it has already been evened out by the compressor. Okay. Versus compared to this one. Okay, sorry, tumagilid na yung compressor. Okay, so hopefully I have demonstrated well enough how the compressor actually helps me control my sound. Okay, mainly for slap bass. Okay, so I don't know, I've not used it using a finger style. Maybe it's helpful, but again, I don't know yet. It's very helpful for me for the slap bass. Okay, so so for a few words after this, okay, here it comes. Just a few comments on the design of this beautiful pedal. Okay, so in conclusion, I actually love this pedal. Okay, it's very useful for me. Okay, it is somewhat comparable or maybe better with my Apex. Okay, what I like is that again it has the 2 knob configuration because more knobs the more it will make my brain swell. Okay, I mean, I don't, some compressors have the attack, the sustain, the release. Okay, so all of those, and to be honest, I don't understand them. Okay, okay, so what I understand is that okay, in the two knob configuration, that the more compression, the more loud, so you have to control the volume. Okay, I just want it that simple. Okay, this pedal actually you know, does it. Okay, so the more you turn it clockwise, okay, the more compression it gives, but of course more compression, sounds become louder, so you control the volume out here. Okay, did I get that right? Okay. Okay, the package is small, okay, rigid, it's made of metal. Okay, overall it's good, and I actually feel proud because a Filipino can actually make this. Okay, support Filipino. Okay, Sir Ernest, good job. I actually like this pedal. Okay, so just a few comments, okay, on the construction. Okay, number one, it was not specified what power supply can actually be used. Okay, so I just assumed that the DC, it's the DC 9 volts, I think, the DC 9 volts, the generic power supply unit. So I also asked Sir Ernest himself, okay, on what power supply should be used here, and he said that the generic power supply can be used here. Okay, I just don't know if this one can be battery powered, but by the looks of it, it looks like it's not battery powered. Okay, okay, another is these are just suggestions. Okay, maybe you can put where to put it in or out. Okay, so that will just be safe out here. Okay, that's just a comment suggestion. Okay, so maybe you can put an in and out here, and this is just I mean, me. Okay, some people might not have a problem with the white light. For me, I just prefer the orange. Okay, so if you have eyes like mine that are really really, you know, complainy, complainy, is that the right word? Okay, or in Tagalog, mareklamong mata. Okay, madaling masilaw. Okay, uh, I would have preferred it orange, but again, white light is not that bad. Okay, overall, this is good. Okay, I like this. I like this. Good value for the money. Very helpful to my tone. Okay, for you slap happy bass junkies like me. Okay, that can go crazy in slaps and pops. This one is your best friend, the slap happy bassist's best friend. Okay, it's it can actually stand up to this. Okay, the industry standards. If you want a simple yet great compressor pedal, here you go. Here you go. Okay, if I would rate it, 4.8 out of 5. Very very good. Galing, Sir Ernest. Okay, more power to you. So hopefully uh, this video has been helpful to you. Again, hopefully you've heard the difference, because like what I've said before, these pedals, the compressors, are actually hard to demonstrate. Okay, it's hard to demonstrate, but hopefully we can this video could help you in deciding whether to buy this or not. Okay, so again, this is me, the bass junkie, saying have a nice day ahead. Thank you.